It's along about coffee time this Monday afternoon, April 27th, 2015. This is Avonlea, Saskatchewan, with the dirt hills rising to the southwest there. Favorite haunt of Métis buffalo hunters. In the old days, Gabriel Dumont probably had a favorite camping ground up there. Highway 339 due west and Highway 344 eastbound to Corrine 44k away. And it bends right here and goes straight south 77k through Kayville to Bengoff. Main Street angles in down there a block to the south. Because of a nearby dig, the community is proud that archaeologists surmise that the Avonlea cultural period evolved on the northern plains some 2,000 years ago with the introduction of the bow and arrow with its distinctive Avonlea projectile point and its variants. And there's one there. Looking southwest down Armstrong Drive towards the last elevator in Avonlea. And on Main Street, pretty close to the heart of Avonlea, the Cenotaph. The original post office in this area was called New Warren and was opened by Mrs. Lydia Mitchell, likely in the parlor of her farmhouse a few miles to the north of the present town site on August the 1st, 1908, south down Main Street to the station grounds, whereon stands St. David's Anglican, built a true house down the line in 1912. I don't know when it moved here to this museum site centered on the third-class station in the Canadian Northern, raised in 1912 at mile 52.2 from Radville on what Canadian National called the Avonlea sub-Radville to Moose Jaw. Still in situ, it's been a museum since 1979. One nice old wood-sided bunk car, maybe cook car. The station is chock full of artifacts, and there's more in the metal-clad building here. I'm looking northwest up Railway Avenue. Of course, Canadian Northern did lay the town site out perpendicular to its rail bed, which it built through here in 1910. The first train arrived in Avonlea on August 24th, 1911. Looking northward up Main Street, there's the Community Hall. Northeast up Main Street. Don't see an old hotel. I know one burned in 1916. Don't know what stood in the vacant lot there. Farther up Main Street. Interesting brick building there on the left. Nelson Motors building. Big employer in the area. GM, John Deere equipment. On the corner of First Avenue at Main is the village office. Avonlea was incorporated on February the 10th, 1912. And the population is up to 398 in 2011. United Church down there. Along with Mrs. Mitchell's New Warren post office, there was a store, a blacksmith, a butcher shop, and even a school in the little community a few miles north. They skidded what buildings they wanted down here to the new town site. At the time, Lucy Maud Montgomery's latest novel, Anne of Avonlea, was very popular, and New Warren's second postmaster, William McCrory, renamed the post office on December the 1st, 1911. The Masonic Lodge, solidly brick built, maybe Claiborne bricks, or Claybank bricks rather. Right across the street from one of Nelson Motors' more modest establishments. They're a huge outfit with dealerships in Radville, Assiniboia, And right across from the co-op on First Avenue, there's this collection of antiques you can find in Model D. Told you so. Probably a Model A. The occasional Hollis Chalmers. Maybe even a Minimo. Oh yeah. An old Ford. Perhaps a Massey Harris 77. Tucked in back there. And the co-op, so centrally located in many a Saskatchewan community. On the northwest corner of town is the school, and the last elevator in Avonlea, which amazingly incorporates parts of the first elevator, which was built in 1911 by Saskatchewan Cooperative Elevator. It was rebuilt huge by the Saskatchewan Wheat Pool in 1952, closed exactly 50 years later. I'm not sure why the sign says that Avonlea 979 School District closed in 1982. Uh-oh, green and white. You know what that means. Overhead is the Harvard 2s from 15 training wing at CFB Moose Jaw, about 30 miles to the northwest. They love to come down here and barrel roll in the rising currents, and maybe even do implements. Oh, they do take it seriously, their football. Avonlea's only 100 kilometers away from Regina, where the Rough Riders are building a new stadium. Not sure who built this church. Maybe the Presbyterians. Doesn't look to be an old structure, but you can't tell. This elevator has been run since 2003 by Blue Hills Processing. The 1911 Sask Co-op elevator was joined in 1912 by William Grant Grain and Southern Elevator, and in 1914 by North Star Grain. That was the last elevator built here. All gone now. Avonlea sits on the southern shore of Lake Regina. This is all undifferentiated till in through here. Dirt hills in the background, stagnant ice moraine. First newcomers in here were ranchers who came in 1882 with the building of the CPR main line through Pence, about 25 miles to the north. 1902, homesteaders began trying their luck on this flat land, fertile in some areas, in a lot of areas. Canadian Northern built up from Radville in 1911, an extension of the literary line that ran from Marysville down through Lampman and across the Souris Valley to Radville and up to Moose Jaw. This is the station grounds. Old cook car for a threshing crew, maybe. Looks like a Richardson road grader from way back. Back of St. David's Church and the station. This line, of course, passed to the Canadian National in 1917 when the Canadian Northern went bankrupt. This particular rail line doesn't run to Radville anymore. It was cut off at Truax, and now I don't think it runs beyond Avonlea. Since 1994, the Southern Rail Cooperative have run it, but I'm not sure how many trains they schedule. This is Highway 339. Behind us, on the north northern tip of the dirt hills is Claybank, as brick-making interpreter center of town. With its curling rink and its ice arena, RCMP detachment and K-12. The headquarters of the RM of Elmthorpe, number 100, Avonlea, Saskatchewan.